here out in the field, and today I was doing a clubroot survey. Had the booties on because it's really important that biosecurity is maintained. So every time we go into a field, we do wear the plastic boots to prevent any contamination. And with clubroot, it's one of those diseases that's actually the spores are transmitted by soil. So once it gets going, it can be a really problematic disease. Plus the fact, once it's in the soil, those spores can last up to 20 years. But this is a healthy field. Didn't find any clubroot here. And I pulled this plant really healthy. A lot of canola in the county. The leaves are all gone. This was probably seeded a little later. You can sort of see it's just going out of flower right now. But you can also see the effects, despite looking pretty healthy and having some leaves. You can also see the effects of the heat. So you can see here, these are basically, it's called heat blasting, where the flowers, when they're flowering at above 25, 26 degrees Celsius, the heat causes the flowers to abort and they don't form pods at all. So there's quite a number of spots on the stem you can see where there are no pods. So there's a few here. This is a secondary branch. Most of the yield usually comes from the primary stem, which is this one here. That goes up. And you can see it's got good healthy pods here when it started to flower. Then we had some more heat. So here, flower blast. Then it cooled off. Then we got some more heat. Now this one did make a pod, but it's really little and deformed. Because under that extreme heat, especially when you get into the 30s, it basically mucks around with the plant's hormone system. And you get odd growth, another few abortions here, one good pod. So it's not going to be a great crop. And the heat has really done a job on the yield potential of this crop. Looking at the roots, you can see there's a little bit of scarring here. And there was a little bit of root maggot probably feeding on the roots, but it's still very intact. Nice white healthy root, still sucking up what nutrients are available and providing moisture so that this crop can finish filling whatever seeds are in the pods. But yeah, it's going to be a disappointing year for canola yields just because of that intense heat. And no sclerotinia. If there's sclerotinia, you'd see lesions here in the leaf axils. And this one's clean. I think there'll be very little sclerotinia. Maybe a little bit starting there, just a little bit of black. Not going to be significant though. We didn't have the really good conditions for sclerotinia to start developing. All told, not a bad looking plant, especially for the area with the amount of rain we've had, which has been pretty minor. And let's hope that we get some rain to finish the filling.